Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Intuitive Energy Forecast for May 4th, 2022. Maybe the 4th be with you. I'm Arlene Grace, an intuitive energy coach, master numerologist, and channel. So, feeling into today's energy today, we are in the energy of a 6 and a 2 of spades. And the 6, when I feel it today, it's be. Will you be? Will you be in love? Will you be in peace? When you look at your surroundings, do they match who you are now? Because we're always changing, we're always growing. We're not who we were last week. One quick shift, one quick shift in thought, belief, limitation changes you. And so as you feel into the wholeness of who you are, and you are being, and you are feeling into love, because if you've been following me for a while, this is what we do. What does love feel like in my body? What if I were love? Well, then if I were love, then love would be reflected back, wouldn't it? And so that brings us into the 2 of spades energy today, which is everything is mirrored back, and there's an invitation to shift our perspective, to shift the way that we think about things being mirrored back to us, because everything is a mirror. And everything is a mirror, and we use that as a tool because we can't see ourselves. And so we see ourselves in others, right? And so as you are now, being love, when you look at the reflection that is surrounding you, when you look at others, when you come into experience with others, do you think you're broken? Are you in the energy of fix it, save it, heal it? Or are you in the place of, I created it. I've created these experiences that are around me, and now we're going to focus on what's right. In this mirroring, in this connection with the 2 of spades, it's also coming into a deeper connection with our spirit, deeper connection with God, source, creator, goddess. I don't know why I heard minions, whatever spirit, guides, angels, your higher self. It's coming into deeper connection with your own higher self, with your own intuition, so that you can land into trusting it even more deeply. Because in the same respect, your intuition, your guides, God, creator, source, whatever you want to name it, is also not trying to fix it, is also not trying to save you, is also not having you chase it, right? God, source, creator, your higher self doesn't think you're broken. They see you as whole. You are whole. Whole in mind, body, spirit, emotions. And so in this respect, as you come into this awareness, as you live today, your invitation is to notice. Notice where you're in comparison. Notice when you're in judgment. Notice when you are triggered in emotion. Notice what's happening in the body, in your thoughts, in your emotions. There's this invitation to come into greater self-mastery. And at its core, being love. And so it took me to this experience that I had quite recently, right? And so my eldest is 14. She went to the mall with a friend. And my intuition was saying, there's something weird going on. There's something like, just be aware, right? And so she wanted to take a bus. She wanted to take the bus to a place that she doesn't know. She's never taken the bus, and she wanted to meet her friend. And I said, no, I'm going to drive you. I'm going to see you connect with your friend, and you can take the bus from there. She was upset. She was angry, right? She thought I was imposing on her. But my intuition was, be aware, right? There's a feeling here. It wasn't giving me the story of what was happening. And so I did that. I saw them off. They went to the mall, and I was going to go pick her back up at the same spot, right? A couple hours later. And so while I was teaching, I was getting these texts. Hey, mommy, can you come and pick us up at the mall instead? Yeah, no problem. Can you come now? No, I'm teaching. I'll come in 20 minutes. Oh, well, okay, right? And then 2 minutes later, mommy, can you come get us now? No, I'm teaching. I'll come back. I'll come in 20 minutes. I'll come in 15 minutes. I'll leave. And I could feel my intuition, because earlier on in the day, I looked at the time and it was like, hey, go check in on her. And I was like, no, all is well. And so 2 minutes later, she called me, and now she's crying. Mommy, can you come get us now? There were these 7 men that were following us and were scared. And so, of course, yes, I'm coming now. And so I hang up, and of course, my body got triggered. I got into fear, and I was thinking, oh man, ooh, what's happening? 2 minutes later, security calls, because they had gone to security, and security is saying, hey, we hear you're going to come pick them up, and that's beautiful, and we're going to keep them in security. It's not safe for them to go out where you want to pick them up. Okay, no problem. I'll be there as soon as I can. Beautiful. We'll keep them safe here. Perfect. And so as I'm driving, I'm running the tools. I'm shifting, I'm coming into peace, because I know at the same time, on the other side of it, she's scared. They're both scared, right? And so now I'm focused on, okay, well, what's going right? What's going right in this moment? And what was going right was when she expressed herself. When that happened to me at 13, I did not express that. I did not ask for help. I did not tell my parents. My parents still don't know. When I was 13, I ran away, right? I hid. I felt shame for what had happened to me in that experience. What else went right? She knew what to do. She told me I was her safe space. She was always safe in every moment. She didn't run away screaming. She was composed the entire time. Yes, she was scared. They both were. And yet she knew what to do in that, right? And so there were so many awarenesses about that. So many things that I got to experience with that, because at the core of it, she and her friend were empowered. They were able to see that, yes, life happens. There are experiences that happen in your life, and that our intuition actually nudges us. It tells us to be aware. Her friend had had a dream a couple of nights before that was that experience. And her intuition and mine was not telling us, hey, don't have the experience. Because underneath all of that, I knew that she was going to have her experience. My intuition was telling me there was something that was inviting us to be aware, not telling me not to let her have her experience. And so this experience profoundly shifted her, profoundly shifted me, profoundly shifted our connection together. It deepened it. Didn't tell us to fix it, didn't tell us to save it, didn't tell us to not do it, to avoid life. It told us to live and be aware. Right? And so this is what you are being invited to be aware of what is surrounding you. Does it match who you are? Are you willing to shift it, to bring it into beauty and to the love of who you are? I know that after this call, I'm running a stable so that I can get things to organize all the papers on my desk, because they don't match, right? And in that, I'm going to be looking for what's right, creating experiences in that moment that when I go out, I'm going to experience connection and fun and, play with people as I meet them. That I'm going to have that mirrored back to me because I am it. I'm going to focus on what's right, not because I'm bypassing, but because I don't think anything's broken or that I have to fix it or save it. Right? Beautiful. Questions, comments, please feel free to share and I will be happy to respond. This weekend, we have Jonah Live on Saturday. If you are curious about channeling, if you've never had channeling, if you are wanting to come and experience connection, community, shift in a moment, then I'm going to invite you to join us. I'll post the link below. Wishing you all the most extraordinary May the 4th day, Wednesday, hump day, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Much love. See you in the spaces. Bye for now.